Hey guys, so I'm back with another video, and for this one I was doing the most highly requested, which is a lot of people ask for skincare, a lot of people ask for hair care, so since they're both kind of short, I just decided to put them in the same video. So first I'm going to start basically with skincare. I did go to cosmetology school, so I'm not just pulling this crap like, this is the best, this is not the best, or they're basically not opinions. They're more, especially with the hair care section, this is like, I was trained on this, I went to school for this. I'm not just pulling random information out of my butt. So with skincare, I've never really had problematic skin at all. I went almost all my life thinking that I had really, really oily skin because I have pretty oily hair. My hair gets dirty, I would say, in like day 4 is like, I'm disgusting. Like, I feel homeless when I don't have clean hair. So, with my skin, I thought it was basically the same thing. I would always use anything that was oil-free, matte, anything to like dry all of the oil out of my face. When I actually like looked up on it and I went to school for it, I don't have oily skin. I just have an oily T-zone like almost every single person. So I started pretty much treating my skin as if I had dry skin. I kind of started giving it more moisture, all that stuff, and I've noticed that that's completely helped. With my cleanser or my face soap, wash, whatever, I usually am not that picky. I'm not a picky person when it comes to what I put on my face. My face never breaks out. I don't really get reactions. I don't have sensitive skin. If I wanted to, I could probably use like dishwashing liquid and wash my face. That's how sensitive my skin is not. So, I never really was stuck on one particular thing until now. There's this little Neutrogena bar of soap. I think I got it. I was going to Orlando to visit, and I just randomly needed, like a little travel size. So I just grabbed this from, like, I think, like, CVS or Dwayne Reed. I just picked it up out of the travel size section. And when I was in Orlando and I washed my face, I was like, oh my god, this face wash took every little thing off of my face. Like, I would not use makeup remover before I went in the shower. I would wash my face with this little bar of soap, and it takes everything off your face. Your face feels so clean and so refreshed, and it just feels, I don't even know. But this is what it looks like. I have, like, 4 of them, like, back to back, just because I love them so much, and when I run out, I feel like I'm going to die. This is what it looks like. It's a little Neutrogena bar of soap. For some reason, I can only find this size for this one, because this is the original formula. I had gotten the bigger soap, like the full-size one, and that one was for acne skin, and I used it and it was fine, but I didn't know if I kept using it if it was gonna act a certain way. So I always just get the little one, even though it runs out really, really fast. I just keep purchasing this one. So this is the Neutrogena dermatologist recommended original formula, the transparent facial bar. I have one in the shower now, but this is just a new one that I have on backup, and it looks like this. It's like this orange little transparent bar of soap. I don't know if it lasts that long. I would say it gives me about 3 weeks out of this little thing. But like I said, I put it on. It leaves my face amazing. Like, I am in love with it. This is like holy grail. Like, I will not stop using this face wash. Hopefully it works for everyone else, but this is just what works for me. I've noticed that I don't get any breakouts whatsoever. My skin is kind of dry now because of New York. It's been like 9 degrees, 20 degrees. It's been like all over the place. And then right after I get out of the shower, I usually put on my moisturizer. Again, I've never really been too picky. My favorite moisturizer that I was using was one when I was in school. It was an Aveda. I think it had like tourmaline in it, and it literally made your face glow, but they discontinued it, of course, so I never got to see it again. So I was at the drugstore, and I think the same time I bought the first Neutrogena bar of soap, I got this one. This is Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturizer. It's oil-free, and it's step 3, and it moisturizes dry skin, treats, and helps prevent pimples. Again, I don't really get pimples unless it's like right about to be that time of the month. Then I'll get like one random rhino horn right there. But this I've had no problem with. I get pretty dry like right around my nose and like around my chin and my cheeks. So that's mainly where I put it, and then I just put it all over my face. Again, no problems whatsoever. Sometimes I use the deep cleaning toner, which is, it goes with this, I guess, but it's for sensitive skin. I don't have sensitive skin, but my boyfriend does, and I make him, like, I get, like, super on him about his skin. So I make him use this. He breaks out with like hives all the time. He takes a shower and he literally has hives on his arms, his back. Like it looks like his skin is bubbling. So I have him use this and he really likes it. I like the feeling of toner. It just feels fresh and clean and all that stuff. And then the only other thing that I've been using, I have a sample of it, and it is the Mask of Magnaminty Face and Body Mask from Lush. And this is, my sample's about to be out, but it's green. It looks like mint chocolate chip ice cream. And I went in with my best friend while she was here. She went to get a lip scrub, and they just gave these to us, and I love this. I love this more the way it feels on my face. Again, I don't really know what it's doing because my skin never really has problems, so I don't know if it's like clearing up my skin. I don't know what it's doing, but it smells so good and it gets really stiff, and then when you wash it off, it just feels so fresh and minty, and it's amazing. Again, I don't know if this is doing anything for me. I'm just going to say that it is because I want to buy the full bottle. That's pretty much it with skincare. People ask me like what my skincare routine is. I wish I had something more complex and more like, oh my god, I need this. I don't. All I have is a bar of soap, a clean and clear lotion, a toner, and a sample of a mask. So that's pretty much it with that. And then when it goes to hair care, a lot of people, the main question that I get is how I achieve my hair color. When I was in hair school, I had virgin hair. I had never touched my hair. My hair was like to here, dark. My natural hair color is this here. It's dark, 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 dark brown, almost black. So I remember I hadn't done anything to it unless like I did like little peekaboos. Like I had like a blonde one here. I had a copper one here. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I had a copper peekaboo here. But then finally when I was about to graduate, I think like the day before graduation, all the instructors told us that we can work on ourselves, or we can work on our classmates, and we can do our hair for graduation. So that was when ombre first started. This was in 2010. That was when ombre we called it color melting, and that was when we first learned how to do it. So I basically had one of my, I guess, classmates, colleagues, whatever. I had her ombre my hair, but I had a very, very, very light ombre. It was like a black to a light brown because I was too scared to do anything to it. And then a couple months later, I dyed my whole hair that color of the light brown just because I liked so much how it looked on my ends. And then from there, that's when the madness started. I started adding blonde. Little by little, I started doing a couple highlights here and there. But I thought that I would look crazy with blonde hair because I'm so tan. Especially in Orlando, I look like I'm straight from an island. Like, I am dark. I am like brown, 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 brown. So little by little, I just started adding highlights. And then I got to the point where pretty much the whole top of my head was this here, and all of this was dark just because I was too scared to add highlights all over. So then I started going on the bottom. My two best friends also went to hair school. They graduated a class right under me, so we're always like doing little things on each other's hair. I've had one do some stuff. I've had one of them, Joali, she's the one that mainly does all of it. If you ever want to see her, she works at the Aveda salon in the Loop in Orlando. It's the Matthew Michael salon in the, is it the West Loop? Loop West? Right over there. But she's amazing. She is probably the only person that I trust getting my hair as blonde as it is. My hair is long. As you can see, it's really, really long. My hair is very strong. I have had my hair blonde for I think like 5 years. No, I'm exaggerating. 4 years. But she has literally toned it, done everything for it, and the main thing that I would suggest for people that want to go light, because a lot of people ask me about from dark to light hair, is go gradually, because if you go all at one step, you're going to scare the shit out of yourself. From looking in the mirror, you're going to be like, oh my god, what did I do? So I would say go gradually, do little by little, just pieces of blonde, just throw some in the front of your hair, throw some in the back, and then once you're comfortable, start, I guess, like amping up the doses. And now what my hair is, this is not a thing for me. When I was moving to New York, I had her just throw lowlights in my hair so that it wasn't solid blonde. They're kind of gone now, but I had her throw lowlights in my hair and put like a chocolatey brown at my roots so that I wouldn't have to maintain it, because I'm so picky with my hair, especially doing hair. I know what's supposed to be happening. So if I see someone doing something that's not right, I'm gonna freak out, period. When people say it's just hair, it grows back or whatever, that's a lie. Your hair has a lot to do with you. Especially with me, I am my hair, and we always used to say in school, wearing your hair a way that you don't like it, or having a haircut that you don't like, or a color that you don't like, it's basically like wearing a dress that you hate every single day until you change it. which is the truth. If you don't like your hair, you're going to hate yourself. So, where was I getting? Oh, yeah. So, basically, my hair has just grown out to this. This, to me, is disgusting, and it drives me crazy because so many people ask me how I get this. Don't do your roots. Pretty much that's it. Don't do your roots. People literally ask me, where did you get that done? Oh my god, how long have you had that? I'm like, just don't touch your roots. Just don't touch your roots and it will grow to this. To me, this is, I want to throw up when I look at my hair. This is all my natural hair coming in. I believe that I should have been born blonde. I believe that I should have come out the womb platinum blonde. My boyfriend doesn't care for it. He likes me better with dark hair. I don't care because, no, I don't care. I'm going to stay blonde. I used to do, especially when I first started, treatments almost every single time that I washed my hair. My favorite treatment is from Redken. I don't have a bottle with me, but it's a jar, like it's like a tub like this. It's called Real Control, and it's in like a purple bottle. That stuff makes your hair feel like silk. It's one of those leave-ins. You put it in, you wash your body, shave your legs, whatever, and then rinse it out with cold water. Always rinse your hair out with cold water as much as it sucks. I hate cold water. I like steaming hot water, but when I'm going to seal my cuticle closed with a treatment, I always use cold water. It seals it in. My hair itself is very, very shiny. I don't put like drops of oils or serums. I cannot touch that stuff to my hair. Not even my ends. I just stay away from it. So my hair is very shiny. Again, my hair is naturally really, really dark and really oily. So the oils kind of just work within itself. And I always use, of course I don't know where it is. Oh, I've mentioned this before, but this is my favorite treatment of all time. It's from the school that I went to. It's Aveda, and it's a damage remedy daily hair repair, and it instantly repairs and protects from heat styling. I remember when this first came out, I was still in school when they came out with this, and everyone was buying them. Every single client that we did was buying these because it just, your hair feels amazing, and it's a heat protectant. It helps repair with any of your nasty ends, and they do get nasty. I used to cut my hair. I wasn't one of those that cut my hair every 3 months. No. I like my hair nice and long, so I never, ever, ever like to cut my hair. And I would cut it, I would say like once every 6 months. I would get it to a nice long length, and like now I need to get it cut so bad. I've been trimming it myself, just like throughout here, because once this gets flat and dead, I'm not cute anymore. So, cutting your hair or trimming it does not make your hair grow. That's the first thing that I learned. It makes it look better, but it does not make it grow necessarily. So I suggest letting your hair grow to a nice length and then start trimming it from there. Just trim it little by little, get the split ends out. I don't use any flat irons, ever. I don't even own a flat iron. I don't have one. I used to have one for my clients when I was in Orlando, were for like people with highly textured hair, very, very curly hair that just wanted their hair really, really sleek. I had it for them, but I blow dry my hair with a round brush, always. My hair naturally is kind of wavy. It looks very, like, beachy waves. I feel like I look like a lion. Okay, my boyfriend just got home from playing baseball, and he completely interrupted my video. So, I don't remember where I was. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to pick up somewhere else. No, I don't really have anything else to say. Oh, sometimes I'll use my wand. I have the wand. I have a wand that goes from thick to skinny, and then I have also a curling iron. I use the curling iron when I want like a very relaxed boho looking feel, and then my wand, I just use it for curls or waves or whatever. I'm trying to think of what else. I hardly ever put hairspray in my hair, unless I have curls or I'm going out and that I need like big hair. I already have huge hair. I have so much, especially right here in my crown. I just have, like, I can go like this and it's like hair. I have a lot of hair. Don't have thick hair. I have pretty fine hair, but I just have a lot of it. It's all over the place, especially my crown. Anyone that does my hair, especially when my best friends do my hair, they're like, oh my god, here we go. And they get to this part of my hair and they're just like there forever. When I'm blow drying my hair, this is what takes the longest, this part right here. I'm trying to think. I don't really think I have anything else. People usually ask me almost anything that I post on Instagram. People ask me so many different questions on what I do with my hair. So I posted a picture and I said, if you have any questions, ask me so I can get them all in one little picture. No one wanted to ask me anything, except for one girl. One girl asked me, actually let me look. She asked me, what shampoo, conditioner, and hairstyling products do you use on the daily? Shampoo, my favorite shampoo ever is Kenra. Kenra's line, you can find them at Ulta. Yeah, mainly Ulta or like any salon. I use the volumizing shampoo. All of Kenra's products are for volume, and that's where I tend to gravitate to. I don't use anything for smoothing or anything for shine. If you have oily hair, you have to stay away from anything that controls frizz, adds shine, sleek. Just don't even touch that. Go for anything that has body, volumizing, thickening, anything like that. So I use Kenra's volumizing shampoo. And then I have my little treatment like I showed. And then my blow dryer, my round brush. That's pretty much it. I have a round brush this size. This just gives you more, because I'm about to go into a little lesson. Because it's a smaller brush and your hair wraps around it completely, it gives you a nice flip. If you use a very, very big brush, like a fat round brush, that's not going to give you any flip at all. Because the barrel of the brush is so big, your hair is going to take forever to wrap around it, so that's just going to smooth your hair. It's really good if you want volume, because since, I'll just show a little thing. Since the brush will be so big, and you got to put it under here, that's a big hump that your hair has to go over, and poof. Like nice, big, whatever. Since I have no problem with volume, I use a smaller thing just because I like this little thing here. I like for my ends to flip in and out. Like that's just, I've always loved that. So, yeah, I just refreshed and no one decided to ask me anything. But watch, I'll post a picture tomorrow of my nail polish and people will be like, oh my god, what's your favorite hair care product? So, I guess that's pretty much it. I don't think I have anything else with my hair care or my skincare. With skincare, I'm not really that. So if you guys have anything that I can use or something that I should try, since my face is like war zone, like nothing will break me out. Let me know. I'll also list everything down below in the description bar. If you guys want to see any other videos, I'm kind of like I don't really know what else to post. So if you guys have anything else that you would want me to post, if you want any hair, anything about hair, anything about makeup, whatever you guys want, just let me know. Subscribe if you have not already, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!